My soldier is William Ward Pierce. Pierce was born on March 14, 1836. He was born in Londonderry, Vermont in District 12 and was the son of Sem Pierce, who was my other soldier. William was a butter churn maker and Sem was the local pastor. William lived on a farm in Londonderry, and he might have helped out and might have been doing chores as a kid, and this might have been a typical farm theme at their home. William Pierce was enlisted in the war at age 25 on September 3, 1861. He was mustered in 18 days later. He was a private in the 4th Vermont Infantry in Companies I and D. Pierce fought mainly in Virginia and some in Pennsylvania. While he was in Fredericksburg, Virginia, he was held in a prisoner of war camp for 7 months. 3 weeks of that he was passed out with yellow fever. He was then again captured as a prisoner of war at the Weldon Railroad, also in Virginia. This picture is a typical scene of a prisoner of war camp. This is the 4th Vermont Infantry Band, and I think Pierce must have known them, and they would have fought together in the war. Even though I could not find any letters written from Pierce, I did read a letter by a man named Kingsbury. He is writing to his 2 daughters and wife saying that he wished the war would be over and he would have written sooner. So I think that the soldiers still wanted to keep in touch with their families and know that they're all right. So maybe Pierce wrote to his wife Lizzie while he was still fighting in the war. Back in Londonderry, I think that church was a big part of people's lives. And in this diary, on Sunday, it says what they read in church, but I also noticed that on Monday it says home today, which is what he writes in the diary quite a bit on the weekdays when there's not much going on. Then, every Sunday, more writing about what happened in church. So I think it was an escape for people during the war, especially if they had family members fighting. And I wonder what happened at the church while Pierce's dad, Sem, was fighting, because he was the minister at the Congregational Church. In the 1869 Pierce map, there are 3 Pierces at the bottom. One was an insurance agent for South Londonderry, and the others were Sem Pierce's home and another man with the name of E. Pierce. I do know, from the Beers map of South Londonderry, that one of them had a door-making company. I do not know if they're all related to William, but I think it's cool that they're so close in the area.